All right, hey guys. So your girl is back. I am communicating effectively tonight. I got to get this off my heart before I'm able to lay down and watch movies because I'm not going to be going to sleep anytime soon because I slept all day, basically. Say this, and you can get mad all you want, but I'm just going to ignore you. I have chosen my path in my life, in particular, if you're somebody that knows me on here, or if you are somebody that maybe has talked to me in private on here, I have plans that are going on right now that have nothing to do with you. I've got things going on in my life and I've got a path that I'm going down that has nothing to do with you. Let me tell you something about me, man. Let me tell you something about me. And see, a lot of people think they know me. There's a lot of people that wish that they knew me. They run around here, they try to pretend that they know me, but they don't. Listen, if you are a man and I used to talk to you and I'm not calling you or attempting to make any contact with you, then that means that I don't want the relationship. That means that I don't want a relationship with you. And I know that's hard for people to accept, but I realized what was going on right now. And man, just leave people alone. If a person is not contacting you in any way, especially with me, I don't know about anybody else. I guess there's people that can sit there and not talk to you for a whole year and their feelings will deepen for you. That's not what is happening for me. So I think that there's this guy, he's obviously putting a battery up this other chick's back. I ain't trying to start no beef with these people because I'm not going to do it. I'm not in that place in my life right now. But I'm the type of person to where if I am not attempting to contact you, then that means that I'm not interested. If we got into it or you stopped talking to me like a year ago or 2 years ago, I'm not tripping off of you, especially if I'm not making any attempt to contact you. If I haven't contacted your family members, your mama, this is no disrespect, but don't try to do that because there's these people that basically, and now this woman is trying to use me as publicity, but my love life and my heart is real. So my love life is not supposed to be discussed like that, hun. I don't feel nothing for nobody that I'm not in contact with. I don't do that kind of stuff. I've had real relationships way too long. I don't know about no internet relationship. I don't know about no distant relationship. I'm guessing that there's people that do that. I have relationships with my clients, but if I've talked to you personally and I haven't made any attempt to contact you, that means that I'm not interested, man. Stop trying to make me feel bad for that. Don't try to do no love work on me or breakup work on me because I'm going to know what you're doing. Just leave me alone. Don't try to manipulate my life in any way. Because now this dude is back to getting this girl to come online and put both of our names and titles and stuff when there's nothing between me and this person. With me, I'll lose feelings for you quick. Even if I had Luke, whether or not I had a lot of feelings for you, I couldn't have had that many feelings for a person, especially if I ain't never met you. My heart ain't in it like that. I don't fall in love with people on the internet. I don't fall in love with actresses and actors and singers. I don't do that. I enjoy their music, but I don't do that. I don't get starstruck like that off of nobody, whether or not you a regular person or whoever you are. And it's like, I'm sorry, don't get mad at me because of that. So now that this person is back to talking to this other person, now it's going to be Jamila De Niro over and over again. And that's not happening. Like, don't try to force me. Like, this person is trying to force me to be involved in something that I'm not involved in. And that's exactly what you're doing. And I'm putting up those boundaries. I had to check somebody else. Her name was Christy. She was in here like a month ago. Look, you need to maybe look in your cards, or maybe you need to shuffle a little bit more. But if I don't have feelings for you, I just don't have feelings for you. And it ain't even about nothing that you done for me or to me. It's just that when I set my sights on my path, that's where I'm going. And I've let this person deter my path twice before. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going. So, hun, I don't care what you doing or what people on. You know what? This is sad. I don't care how somebody feels about me. I don't care about none of that stuff. That stuff is not important. If a man is not paying my bills, I ain't gonna never get jealous over a man that don't pay my bills or do nothing for me, hun. And especially if it's been a year and y'all been hearing me talking, a lot of people, look, I wasn't about to get caught up in no traps like that. That was a trap. And I'm already 42 years old. There's no way that I'm going to be sitting up here tripping off of somebody that I can't see for another 10 years or whatever, however long, whether or not it's 10 years or 2 years. I ain't trying to wish it on them. That it's just not there, you know? And so I would appreciate it because, you know, you're almost trying to tell people that I like this person or that I'm in love with this person. That is very intrusive. And I'm sorry, hun. I'm not going to let you intrude on my heart. No. You know, you people online need to come up with some boundaries. And just to let you know, because I know there's a lot of people that'll hold on to stuff forever. I don't hold on to stuff forever. If I stop talking to you or lost interest in you, it's really nothing you can do about it. And I've noticed that there have been people that have been trying to force the situation and try to, you know, try to say I'm well why would I be feeling that way? You know, to be honest with you, when I said goodbye to that person, I was happy with it. I was cool with the decision. You get to know people, you realize that they're not for you, and you keep it freaking moving. That is not an insult to him or his family members or none of that, you know. And I would really appreciate people stop assuming you're supposed to be a psychic. You should be able to look at your cards and tell that. I have a life to live. I'm not going to sit up here and girl, you know. And then also another thing, um, you know, it's not even about insulting anybody. This is not an insult on anybody. This is where I am saying to you, I am going on my path. I am going my own way, kind of like MGTOW, okay? But not near about comparable to MGTOW. You know what I'm saying? At all. I'm not. I'm just, you know, I've got plans and stuff with my life. I'm no, hun. That's just like right now, I would never get pregnant. People keep talking about pregnant. You know, I be thinking people talking to people that are just totally ignorant, have no idea who I am, what's on my mind. And obviously, they're not good readers because if you were a good tarot card reader, you would be able to throw your cards and see that I don't feel nothing for so and so. That's not there's no feelings there. If it was, don't you think I would have contacted that person and at least tried? I have made no attempts to contact this person at all. And I don't even have to bring up anything from the past, man. That's how over it I am. I'm not even angry about what you did. I forgive you. Like seriously, y'all, because I'm tired of all this friction in social media. And I'm going to tell y'all something. And I'm going to say this here. And I don't care what nobody says. You can get mad all you want. But like for the past month, I have been releasing anger for that person for bringing the most despicable person that I know into my life. And I'm not even angry at him about it no more. I released all of that anger because I was, ooh, y'all, I was so mad at this person for introducing this crazy woman to me. Oh my God. I was very angry. And like, if you're somebody that talks to me, that knows me, you would know that because the people that are close to me, they know it. And it was something that I was getting over. It was something that I was dealing with because I was like, ugh, he brought this trashy person into my life. So guys, I don't know what these folks are gonna do, but you just embarrassing yourself saying stuff like that. And if you have a problem with it, like, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? What do you want me to want him? I'm not interested. And I have my own reasons as a woman, and that is not an insult to this man. And I'm sure that a lot of y'all go through this. That's why I love to talk about this stuff live. But I want to get it out because I am tired of people just taking my name and putting in a title and applying anything they want to it just to fit their narrative or to get attention. Or to get attention. Look, I'm on here to make money. I'm on here to network with clients. That's why I'm here. And to be honest with you, that was never really a part of my spiritual journey anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are meant to come into your life for a long time, and some people are meant to come in for a little while. So you don't have to be insulted because you can just tell, that this person evidently must be talking about me because that's what they did before. But it's like, I'm the type of person to where, and because it depends on the story, man. When I do readings for people and stuff, people come to me and be like, it's been a year since I talked to this person and I've been thinking about them and da 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 da. And sometimes I have to tell that person, I'm sorry, but this person has moved on with your life. It's been a year. What do you expect? Especially a woman in her 40s. Ain't no woman in her 40s gonna stay still too long. Now you can call me every mongoose or ugly piglet that you want, but whatever. Then if that's where you want to take it is to the negative, then that's fine because I'm not insulting anybody. I'm just saying that your path is your path and my path is my path, and we are not going on the same path. And you can't force me to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not interested. And then I don't even want to I'm not bringing up the past. That's what they want you to do. That's what they want me to do. They want me to rethink the past so that, I can feel some type of way again. But what you don't realize is that those were, in my opinion, honey, first of all, I done already been traumatized by being in love. I wrote Bella's story in Twilight. Okay, y'all got to understand, a woman in her 30s, she done lived quite a bit before you. So I've been in love with a man. I'm in love with a man right now. And this person knows who I'm in love with, but's trying to shame everybody for it. It is what it is. I don't have to be ashamed about who I love. But there was a guy that I was so in love with, and it was somebody I met in person that I could see, touch, taste, and smell. And me and him had a real life relationship with each other, like sexually. Like I was sexually active with this guy on several occasions. He was very close to my family. I was in love with that man, or I thought I was at the time. And I was screaming to my pillow in the middle of the night. I wasted 8 years of my life, and it wasn't even really a waste because I was dealing with love issues, and he was like the start of that. He was like the start of my heart chakra opening. Sometimes when your heart chakra might be closed, or either it's some kind of energy that spirit is bringing out of you or whatever, sometimes you got to get your heart broke a little bit. But it wasn't meant for me and him to be together. You know what I'm saying? But I still, like, back then I would kind of not date because I was like holding on to some kind of hope that he still, that we would get back together, which was stupid now that I think about it. So I would never allow myself to do no stupid stuff like that again. And I hope you women ain't doing that either. Don't be sitting around waiting on no man you got to wait 10, 12, 25, 11 years for. You'll waste your life doing that. Somebody in their 40s, come on now. It's time for people to show some respect. And you're not just going to sit up there and do that, because I will get the police involved. If I suspect that this person is calling this other person and discussing me, don't even talk about me. And you know what? I think I'm about to do a cord cutting tonight on me and that person. Because, hun, I don't know what you're trying to attach to or why you would do that. But I've got a lot of goals and things that I want in life. And you were one of the people that were trying to destroy my dreams. So I'm not interested. To put it lightly and bluntly, I'm not interested in anybody that tried to destroy my dreams at all. If you were a hindrance, a blockage, a bad energy, I don't want nothing to do with you, man. But for some reason, Natasha, for some reason, this down and out chick want to keep involving me. Hey, man, leave me alone. It's a reason why I ain't contacted you. So I'm going to call my ancestors if I have to. I don't have nothing to do with that. And I can respectfully contact his mother and tell her that, like, I wish you and your child well, but I'm moving on with my life. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't even think she would even feel some type of way about it. I think that this chick just wants to try to use that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think these people are tripping off of me like that. I hope not. I'm sorry, boo, but your energy is stagnant right now. And I can't, look, I can't afford no stagnation in my life. Okay. And you can't get mad about that, man. The only thing you can do is respect that. At the end of the day, I've never met you. So stop it. So, I'm just saying it right now, man. I've been done did a cord cut tonight. Maybe I need to, because it's nothing personal. I don't hate you. I don't feel some type of way about you. I don't wish you no stress in your strain, no strain in your life. I really don't. But no, I ain't trying to go back to somebody or even thinking about somebody that done hurt me and did me wrong. No. You must have me confused with the other one. Ain't no, well, I will always love you. Well, I mean, I was curious about you at one point. I liked you. I may have been infatuated by you at one point, but at this point, I don't feel the connection anymore. I don't listen to this person's music at all either. Cause it's from several years ago. And then also, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not, y'all, I'm sorry. Get mad if you won't, get insulted. You don't have to get insulted. I think you're a handsome person, but I'm not tripping off of you, and I really hope that you're not calling that crazy girl and sicking her on me, because I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with y'all tonight. I was just getting through the anger of him bringing that trashy, crazy woman into my life. I was just getting over that. And I am over it. I ain't even angry about it no more. I'm like, ugh. Like the fact that 4 or 5 years later, this chick is still stalking me and harassing me online. Like I sat back and really thought about that. And I was like, ugh, this is his fault for bringing this chick into my life. Ugh. I was pissed. But I digress from the situation, man. And that, like, the only reason why, and I didn't even really think about you during the beef process this last year. It was like irrelevant. And I'm not trying to diss nobody or nothing, man. I ain't trying to diss nobody or nothing. And now you didn't pay for none of my gas to get over here, and you did not buy or tag up my car. So no, you have no right to try to put some kind of weird claim on me where what? I wasn't even talking to you when I moved to Georgia. No, it's just that, what made me mad is that for some reason I feel like this person has some kind of weird thing about it. Like he like for folks to wait on him for 29 million years. And I'm like, well, to be honest with you, even if we would have kept talking, I would have started seeing somebody for real. So there was no way that you could expect me to just sit here and it, like I said, it was so don't have her, saying or claiming stuff like that, because you don't know who I'm dating, man. You might make the dude that I'm dating feel some type of way, and it ain't your business who I'm dating, to be honest with you. But don't be proclaiming stuff about me, because no, I ain't jealous. I don't feel nothing. I wish that person, why would I be jealous of some? And it's like the one thing I can tell you is that, first of all, I've been saying for months that, old girl ain't never stopped being friends with him and his mama. Like, I've been knowing that. I told somebody else that. Like, man, I'm a realist, man. I ain't gotta avoid the truth. I'm a realist. And to be honest with you, why would I care? That's not nothing. Girl, if I'm gonna be jealous of somebody, I'm gonna be jealous of Cardi B and all them millions of dollars she got, if I'm gonna be jealous. And I would never be jealous. I would have to, if that, not saying that, but like, that's not nothing to be jealous over. That's just like I was never jealous of her being friends with my ex BFF. She thought, she tries to make me jealous. She thought I was going to care about her being friends with Tiffany. Girl, I ain't no crazy person like that. Even when me and that girl was cool, she had other friends. I ain't that man, girl. So, no, hun, you have fun with that. You do what you do. I've been knowing that y'all was cool. That don't bother me. Why would girl, these people, they make up stuff in their own mind to validate themselves and stuff. You just trying to justify why you talking to him, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get in y'all business. I don't sit here and throw the cards and say, spirits, it's Tina talking to so and so. I mean, I maybe months ago I did it because I noticed that you were still stalking me, which was originally because of him, which is why I have a deep, deep issue with him that I'm over. If I had never spoke to him and never became Facebook friends with him, I would not have ever got acquainted with a crazy, deranged, psychotic, distraught sex worker. So I'm literally, and I'm not even going to be angry about it, dude, for real. But you need, I feel like what I really want to say to him, like if I were to ever write to him, I would say, hey, yo, you need to keep your girl under check because I don't want nothing to do with her. And to be honest with you, I don't want nothing to do with you. First of all, if you come into somebody's life and all you bring is drama and lies and scandal to their life, and then also you bring like 400 or 500 extra pounds with you, and then trying to sick her on me like a sick rabid dog, that's not cool. I don't even know where none of that came from. And see, some people that you can meet, you can really regret because they just got a beef with you and you don't know why. It's like, look, I don't know what your problem is with me, but I'm just trying to live my life. I ain't trying to bother you. And I haven't. I ain't called you. I ain't texted you. I ain't wrote nobody. I ain't did nothing. So what is the problem? And see, another thing, I'm not irresponsible like that. I got folks depending on me. I got my babies depending on me, man. And I don't care if you don't like women with children or whatever, man. I don't care if you listen, that chick don't have no kids. I do, man. Take that somewhere else, man. Don't ever try to put my name with this boy's name. No insults, no shade, man. But come on. We all need to just move on. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Exactly what I am doing at this point. And been moving on for like the past year. When that was over last year completely, I was done with it. I'm not the type of person that just keeps going down a bad cycle. It just wasn't meant to be. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's kind of like I was willing to be friends but I never really made that person any promises. It wasn't even like that. It wasn't even like that. And it just, I don't even know. I don't know. I just think it's weird. I just think it's weird. I'm ready to buy a house, get married, have a couple of more kids. You think I'm going to sit around and waste my life for somebody that can't be with me? Come on now. That's not cool. So, and it's no shade to him. I wish him the best. I wish his family the best. I got mad respect for his grandpa. I still listen to his grandpa's music. His grandpa's music is very uplifting. But I got my little playlist that I listen to all the time. It ain't, every now and then I'll get inspired to listen to the Ghostbusters soundtrack. And before that movie, I had never heard the original version but no, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. And you really got to stop doing that because you don't know who I'm dating that might be watching the situation, that might be feeling some type of way and distrusting me because of it, man. And I'm not going to let nobody interfere with my life anymore. For real. You know what I'm saying? Especially not no people online. Come on now. Let's just be mature about this situation. How many of y'all in the chat, first of all, hit that thumbs up. How many of y'all in the chat would still be thinking about somebody that you literally not broke up with because we weren't ever together, but you stopped talking to that person a year ago? What would be in that person's mind to make them think that you are trying to reconnect with them if you haven't even tried to do it? The way I looked at it, I'm like, deuces. I gotta have a life. I ain't about to sit up here and not have no life for you. And you gotta respect that shit, yo. You gotta respect that, man, for real. And if you don't, oh well, I don't care what my mama told you. I'm gonna put up my spiritual protection and do my reversals and blockages. and cord cuttings then, you know what I'm saying? Because at some point this gonna have to stop, man. I ain't nobody's victim or nobody's slave or none of that stuff. No thank you. And no, I will not be letting you mess with my spiritual energy or any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on point with that. You have no idea what's in my heart. You don't know what I want to do. You don't know none of my future plans. None. And you probably don't even care because you just kind of use people. You know, people will kind of just use your name, you know, and lie on you. It's like, babe, you lying, dear. You lying, hun. You better get it together. Don't be lying on me like that, having folks believe that. No. No. I didn't feel not one twinge of give a damn when I saw her with his mama. So I want to say that publicly, man, because I know y'all watching. I didn't feel any type of way about it. If you noticed it, I didn't even say nothing. Did I say anything? Did I say anything? I think that they did their show like a couple of days ago. I didn't respond to it at all. I discussed it with a person and, you know, we talked about it or whatever, but I don't feel no type of way about that. That's y'all business. And what y'all need to do is stay up out of mine and just leave me alone because that situation, that part of my life is over. And I am moving on to bigger and brighter things. But to be honest with you, I'm already in love with somebody and he knows who he is. So, I don't know. So you notice that I didn't say anything about it. Like when I saw the whole thing and no, do your thing. That's really how I feel about the situation, man. These are facts. And you can fantasize if you want, think that, well, you can see that I'm not going to be contacting you. And you should already have an understanding and a certain level of respect about that, man. Like, you shouldn't even expect that. Like, of course not. Like, what's wrong with you? I'm starting to feel stalked. And this guy, I ain't even going to talk about it because I don't want to rehash it. I don't. But I don't stalk people. And I don't like being stalked either, man. Just move on with your life. Nah, I ain't tripping out to somebody that I ain't talked to in a year and ain't tempted to contact them. I'm pretty sure that she was, though. That's her business. She the one that want to be cool with them people and do whatever she do. They can do whatever they do, man. Y'all, I swear to y'all, and this is one of the nightmares that I had gotten involved with online. Deborah laughing. Well, hell, when somebody moves on, just let it go. Obviously, I'm happy and content with what I got and where I'm going. And he literally, I think he was trying to flip my life upside down. Dude, cut it out. Cut that stuff out. And I don't do no love work on that person either. I don't do no love work. It ain't nothing going on there. So you can't say it's me that's doing it. If you choose to stay stuck on me and want to sit and talk about me with this woman and make up, oh, she's totally jealous that we're friends. No, hun, no. Like, to be honest with you, I don't like the behavior of either one of you. To be honest with you, I don't like the behavior. I'm older than y'all. Like, I'm not involved in so now her angle is that she's gonna try to make it seem like we're in some love triangle, and it's not, girl. Don't even go there. Because they create a lot of drama and stuff over on their channels to get attention. Okay, and we all know where that's coming from. No. And I will sue. I will file lawsuits and stuff if I have to, man. If I see if I get too much kickback or whatever and all that, man, just let that go for real. I'm telling you, let it go. Well, I don't know why it wouldn't be easy though for folks. I don't know. It was easy for me. It was very easy for me. Somebody try to mess up man, I ain't bringing it up. It ain't even worth it. I ain't even about to talk about what happened for what, man. It ain't got no power over me. But I will tell y'all, just to put it in layman's terms, that it was way too much negativity. It was a cruel connection. The whole association was only brought about to try to cause harm to me. That's the only reason why the situation even came up, was because he was, people was trying to cause harm to me and use him. I'm not even saying that I hate this person. I'll say hi and bye to this person. Hey, how you doing? Okay, well, it's nice seeing you or whatever. Like that, for me, I'm sorry, man. And I don't know what people expect. Oh, because I guess, well, you're fat and ugly and old. So, no, no, sorry. And see, that was the time when all that negativity came into my life. I'm writing out a petition, y'all. I'm doing a cord cutting. If I see somebody is obsessing over me, I will do cord cuttings. It's like, you got no, honey. No, no, no. I'll do a cord cutting in a minute, in a New York minute, in a heartbeat. I want to do some traveling. I want to be happy. I don't want all that trauma and drama in my life. Hell, I deserve to live. I'm trying to teach y'all know how much stuff I got to do. I got to finish teaching my son how to drive. I got to take him to get his license, man. I got kids, man. I have a child, man. Come on now. What's wrong with y'all? Come on now. That's irresponsible, man. I got way too much stuff to do. And yes, I do love my children. Yes, I do. And I am responsible for my children. That's what I do every single day, is take care of my children. My children. I can't take care of anybody else's children. I can't do it. Consecrate this cord is Archangel Michael's sword to cut the cords and sever the ties. That way I can lay myself down in peace. And it's like literally no shade to you, man. I wish you the best in life, the absolute best. Babies and, prosperity and love and healing. So this ain't I hate you or even I'm angry at you, man. It's just like, look, like I evidently God had a plan for me that did not involve that. And that is such a healthy way of looking at it. We're going to ask Archangel Raphael to heal the cord immediately so that both parties can move forward in peace, happiness, and harmony. Because I'm telling you, this chick will use anybody. It's like, girl. And I don't even want no fake internet relationship where somebody going around saying that I want them. And hun, you obviously ain't talked to me in a while, so you would have no idea what I want. And you probably don't even care because it's all about your own selfish, need or whatever. But I'm sorry. Leave me out of it. I've been over here doing my thing. I'm not going to get into specifics on what I'm doing, personally with my life. But trust me, I'm good. I am good on all of that. And that's why I went off this morning. Probably part of the reason because that was something that needed to be addressed too. Maybe if you wouldn't have been so careless and, to the point where you mistreated people that didn't deserve it, maybe people wouldn't feel that way about you. But like it's all forgiven. You know what I'm saying? I understand confusion. Maybe you might have been under demonic influence or some stuff like that. Or, maybe you were under mind control. I don't know, man. I'll make excuses for you. I'll set you free. Like, come on now, let's be free of all this. And see, that's what that demon does. When a demon or the devil brings forward a connection like that, that's cruel like that, probably shouldn't use dragon's blood. Hold on. Well, that's okay. A little bit. I'm going to use some Palo. Yeah, man. I mean, and, whatever that demon is trying to do to dredge up those negative emotions, we're not going to dredge those back up. Because I just don't have them. They don't serve me. They don't serve me going forward. Like, and right now, as far as where I'm at right now, that stuff don't serve me at all. And if it don't serve me, I'm sorry. I can't do it. And I'm actually not sorry. I'm actually not sorry. So, some people, when you're a witch, they'll be feeling some type of way, but I ain't did no kind of rituals. I ain't even trying to slay nobody, man. I ain't trying to hurt this dude. I ain't trying to do nothing. I swear to Goddess, man. I'm wishing him well and like, I'm I don't even know what to say. As to why it keeps coming back up is unbeknownst to me because like it feels inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had children with men that I don't even talk about that much. Come on now. You need to do a cord cutting, Natasha, or either a cleanse or something. You may need a hex remover. It depends. I get the sense I'm feeling that somebody put some kind of love hoodoo on you, and that's why you're feeling that way. So that's what y'all need. And see, I clear all that stuff up all the time, y'all, because people will try to do love work on you just so that they can try to hurt you or do harm to you and stuff. Okay, sometimes that's the reason why you might meet that person is so a demon can do harm to you. And everybody has their own demons. They do. So for me, I'm just like, look, I'm chilling and minding my own business. I'm not, and I don't send no negative energy to them people at all. So don't even try to blame that on me, man. If you feeling any kind of negative energy, look to the person that you're trying to be friends with. Okay, look at that person because 9 times out of 10, if it's been somebody that ain't talked to you in a year and has not attempted to contact you or say anything, because people will do that. And I can just feel what this chick is doing. She really can't stand these people, in my opinion. And, she'll bring my name up and get to doing evil stuff to them and then blaming it on me. But I honestly have no anger. I've never had any resentment towards those people. Never. It's been her. Look, but that's your path to travel down, man. I have no judgment over that. I feel like y'all should be cool. You know what I'm saying? So, no, ain't no jealousy over here. I don't even stand in judgment of the friendship. For what? It's not my business. I know how to mind my own business, honey. Yep, Natasha. If he doesn't want the relationship, then it might be something demonic going on to where you may have some kind of hoodoo on you. But I would have to look at your cards because you could be one of them people that tends to stay stuck on stuff for a while, which is understandable. There's a lot of people that go through that, but there's a way for you to stop doing that because there's people that will spend years and years of their life tripping off of people that they not thinking about the situation. In fact, they good with it. Now, the dude that I'm dealing with right now, if he was to be, through messing with me, I would be hurt by that, but I would get over it because I don't sit around being hurt. Y'all, look, I'm 42 years old. I ain't got time for that. Or I would just do a love return to me ritual is what I would do. If I felt it was worth all that, or if I felt like that's what I needed to do. And if it didn't work, sometimes you can do love work on a person and it don't work. And you just got to go on with yourself, man, and just realize that your path wasn't meant to be taken with that person. But I don't necessarily feel hurt or pain over somebody that I've never met. Like that's to me, like, and I do know that people can fall in love with people online. I realize that like a mother. I do. I realize that. I don't want to cuss y'all. So I realize that, man, but that's not what it is over here, man. I don't sit up and stay wrapped up in stuff, and I don't sit up and hold on to no anger or no grudges. So I'll start to feel like you a broken record if you just keep repeating the same thing over and over again. I don't like broken records. Well, I'd have to, you know what? Give me a second. I might throw a few cards for you, hun, so that I can help you. And I'll throw the cards for you. But it's like you can't really go forward with those other choices that you have because you're still thinking about that person. And I'm going to tell y'all something. The dynamic that we're dealing with some of these folks is that they won't want anything to do with you. They really won't to have nothing to do with you unless they see you moving on with your life. Like they have to get jealous of you and another person. I don't deal with stuff like that. I don't even play games like that. Okay, and Aphrodite don't like that. Aphrodite feels like, and a lot of the other love deities feel like you're being disrespectful to the spirit of love. Love is a freaking spirit. Stop it. Now, what is the problem? Obviously, if I have decided to move on with my life, what is it that you can do? Even if I wasn't with somebody else, I'm going to find somebody that is open and available to me, that is out, that is free. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to do, and no shade. Like, come on now. And I feel like just so that people can know where my head is at, like I got to say that. And I don't even think, to be honest with you, I don't know. I'd have to throw the cards, but I don't really think, and I hope that, his family would not feel some type of way because I feel that way, because I would hope not. Because, I don't know. For me, it's like people that are not meshed. First of all, you know, okay, where in the heck, y'all, my allergies are really bothering me because I'm sitting on this floor. Have y'all ever heard of rue oil? I love it so much, RUE. Oh, it has a really, really nice calming and relaxing. Yeah, I don't want, look, and another thing I'm going to tell y'all, I don't want nothing in my life that brings me any kind of anxiety. You know what I'm saying? If people still caught up in warfare and all that stuff, and if that's what you doing, if you caught up in spiritual warfare and stuff, and I'm not at that place in my life. I really ain't. I am, even if somebody did something to me behind the scenes, I'm not gonna come online and beef with them. Maybe you not in that place. I don't care about what somebody do to me. Because whatever it is that they did to me, I evidently allowed them to do that to me. So I can't really, you can't really play victim when you still hanging around talking about a person, talking about them every day, talking about them to other people. So for me, it's like that's a waste of your time. I feel like that's a trick from the devil, honey. And I'm not getting caught up in it. And it is what it is. Shit, you never know. I might be working on writing a book or something, man. You never know what the hell could be going on in my life. Leave me be so that I can have that peace in my life, so that I can, do whatever it is that I'm doing with my life, you know? And I'm definitely not going to continue. I mean, you can use my name, but it's like pretty much pointless because none of my energy is being directed towards that. It's a lot of people probably sitting over there paranoid thinking that I'm doing work on them or some crap like that, and I'm not. All I do is reversals and protection. If I feel like you spiritually attacking me, then I'm gonna do my thing. I don't have nothing to do with that. And to me, when I'm done with something and somebody else keeps talking about it, I don't stay I don't stay right there with you. I move beyond that, man. It's y'all don't even realize a lot of the stuff that is happening because I don't tell all of my business online. Because I'll get a cord and I will cut it and consecrate it to cut the cord from you and knot that mug up, and that's it. Hold on, y'all. All right, sorry, y'all. I had to do a whole ritual. I had to go on mute though. I'm back. Yeah, you gotta bind folks and then bind your energy. Banana two, it coming true. Banana three, so more to be. Banana four, this power I store. Banana five, the spell's alive. Banana six, the spell I fix. Banana seven, events are 11. Banana eight, it will be fate. And banana nine, what's done is mine. And you know what, guys? I am really starting to hear entities and stuff because there was a demon. It was like a demonic entity that was in here a few minutes ago that I just chased away. And it was like, you're mine. You'll never be able to get away from me. Because demons use people like that. So it may not even be the dude or whoever, but it's like, no, it had nothing to do with you. Probably even the devil. I always tend to call to Jesus when I'm dealing with the devil. Yeah, people sometimes have demons that go out and feed for them, and that's what this chick is kind of doing. It's like, girl, bye. You know ain't nothing going on between me and that boy, and you know that ain't gonna never nothing is ever gonna go on between me and him. So I don't even know why you would even be bringing that up. Whatever it is strictly for demonic purposes, okay? So I had to hurry up and get that thing out of here. And it ain't even no shade to him still, even, man. Like, okay, if you feel like I got a demon on me that sits on your head or sits on whatever, then banish it then. Even though I don't have that, I think it's a lot of these people's own demons, because if I've cut contact with you, that means that I've already cut the cord. This is the second cord cutting. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the second cord cutting that I've had to do from this person. Yeah, this is the second cord cutting because I don't do that. And no, I don't want to get into no spiritual war with you. Girl, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Y'all claim y'all got all these friends and y'all all friendly with each other. Well, then leave me alone then. Oh, but we want to torment you. You gonna torment yourself is who you gonna torment, honey. So let's just cut it out. That's the way you gotta be, y'all, because and especially if you brought a bunch of damn negativity into my life. No way. No way. And then tried to say that I brought negativity into their life too, which probably was my stupid mama. You shouldn't have been talking to her then. It's obvious that my mother was jealous of his mother. That's so obvious. Obvious that was what was going on, man. And you should have just, not even contacted her or did anything. That was a mistake. You made that mistake. I'm a grown woman. My mama don't control what I do, which is literally nothing. I don't bother people. You bothered yourself when you began to contact my family and my friends. You did all that to yourself, dear. Oh, I'm about to sit here and meditate, y'all. Look at this. So, I don't believe in that. And, that's fine with me if you want to be evil and talk about me for that. I'm not going to let you bother me. This is why people, this is one of the reasons why people can't never get their stuff together, because of people like that operating on a very low demonic frequency. And, this is the reason why a lot of African American people got bad credit and bad stuff going on in their life. Man, I'm fixing my credit. I'm building my credit up. I want a credit score of 750. And I'm not about to sit up here and let some little young, little stupid, dumb kids get me involved in their drama. You a kid, man. You more than 10 years younger than me. You like a baby to me, dude. I'm sorry, but I'm just not into it, man. I don't even know why folks would like it. Just when people start talking literally, like, I feel like people do stuff for attention. But then again, I think that, a lot of the stuff that people will say and do, that's literally what they want. Now, you want me to be jealous of that stuff. I don't have no emotions for none of that stuff. And the last time that chick was up at 5 in the morning, this woman was up at 5 o'clock in the morning on another person's live stream talking about me, telling people that I am in love with this man. And I caught her doing it. I said, man, what would you know what I like? How will you know that when you haven't even spoken to me? So to me, I feel like it doesn't even matter whatever they want to do, whatever they feel that they want to say about you to fit whatever narrative they got going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I had to clarify that, like, on my show, I did a cord cutting then. Like, what is going on? Like, stop it. Like, seriously. When you bring up emotions like jealousy, even hatred, or love, you are talking about people that have a real connection, people that have actually met and did stuff together. All of those emotions would apply in those situations. It has never been appropriate for anybody to be bringing up things like jealousy, love, even twin flame. And I did that, and I've already made that mistake and admitted it. And maybe it was just a karmic type of thing. And then not even, I don't even need to rehash all of that. The whole point is that it's over and that's the end of it. I feel much better. I don't know about y'all. Hopefully y'all feel much more at peace, because I know I feel like an intense euphoria right now is what I feel. How y'all feeling out there? Oh, Natasha, I was going to throw the cards for you. Oh, look, this brown candle is popping and cracking, y'all. It's crackling. You feel good? I feel good too. Who else in the chat feels good? Hit the thumbs up if you feeling good this evening, man, or if you can feel that very peaceful, calm energy. I actually just banished like a weird demon that was over here. We're going to ask Mama Kali Ma to take that demon to the depths of the realms of hell, lock the door, burn burn that demon up in the flames of the pits of hell, and never let it resurface no more. Okay, I just did that. So, hell, I'm ready to have a damn barbecue by the pool. I ain't trying to think about none of that stuff. Exactly. Yes, low, Deborah Williams. I think this person, conveniently had, because there were people that were blaming me for, the thing. I had nothing to do with that stuff. Like, don't blame me for nothing that has happened to you in your life, because I ain't wish nothing. So I forgive myself. I release myself from any kind of things of guilt that you try to throw at me and all that stuff. I release myself from those things because I had nothing to do with whatever you did. I would never encourage anybody to get themselves wrapped up in a bunch of trouble. That's why I got my auntie spirit over here. I got my cousin spirit over here. And I got my Grams spirit over here. Okay, Lena Briscoe. And I'll even send some blessings. God bless you and your family. Shoot. There we go. Yeah, so I am going to be doing a group ritual. Hold on, I'm going to throw the cards for Natasha's spirit. Show me what's going on with Natasha and this man that she can't stop thinking about. What messages do you have for her? What guidance do you want to give her on the situation? Oh, and to the person that came in and gave me a compliment on my readings, thank you so much. I saw you in here. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love what I do. That's why I'm here. That's the only reason why I'm here, man. First of all, this is how I earn my living. The reason why I keep making YouTube videos is because YouTube owns Google now. So YouTube is, and I'm not gonna let nobody mess with me and my advertising, man, for real. I ain't got no relationship with you and you know it, and I ain't talked to you and you know I ain't even tried to contact you. Stop it. And when I contacted old girl, which I don't often, it was to say, move on, let it go, leave me alone. It need to be a deity called Lemelon. They be like, what that mean? Leave me alone. The deity, we're gonna create a deity right now. We are gonna create the deity. I was about to say demon. We're gonna create the deity Lemelon. uh what does she do? She makes people leave you alone. Oh Lord. We're gonna name another deity Let it go. What that mean? Let it go. That's what that mean. Damn, really? We're gonna make another deity called Do Zizi. What do Zizi mean? Do Zizi means deuces. Man, and you know what? Why do people always want to keep going through traumatic stuff in relationships? Like you already know it was, I mean, it was all tragedy. You know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, if there was tragedy before, there will probably be tragedy again, unless we could somehow be friends. But people are talking about hate. You hate, okay, I'm jealous because he hates me. But he shouldn't even be feeling that emotion for me. Why would you be even well, that's kind of like a strong emotion to be feeling for somebody that you don't talk to. And I had many, many different emotions for the dude today that I actually talked to in real life. Like it was like 1 minute I hated him and then the next minute I loved him. Those are emotions that I'm feeling for somebody that's for real that I've actually spoken to and spent time with. Like, okay, let's throw the cards, man. Hey, Miss Queen C's. Hello. Okay, what messages do you have for Natasha's spirits? Okay, well, let's see what you get, girl. You got the Death card. You got the Six of Pentacles. You got the Tower. You got the Six of Cups, so I can see that you desire a reunion. The Two of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the King of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. What I want to say is I can see that there seems to be some kind of reunion that the spirits are speaking about with this person. And maybe that's why. Or maybe you desire a reunion with that person. They could be a twin flame or something. Because you got the Two of Wands and then Queen of Cups, Nine of Wands. To me, though, I'm about to tell you what I see, though. Look at the cards. You got the Death card, right? That represents endings. You got the Six of Pentacles. You got the Tower. This is you. That's you. Those are your inner emotions. Two of Wands. But then this is where you get the true answer. With this Queen of Cups and the Nine of Wands, whoever this person is, they are moving on. Whoever they are, they moving on. They are moving forward, girl. Have how long has it been since you talked to him, Natasha? Okay, you said you just talked to him today, and what was he talking about? Because to me, what it looks like is that he's moving on, and I feel like King of Swords is, telling you that, you need to release those emotions because, it's blocking it. I mean, was he talking about future plans with you or anything? Yeah, see, you said he was still mad at you because of something you said. I mean, maybe y'all can work that out, but I mean, after all, you make the decision in what you want to pursue and what you don't want to pursue. But I feel like number one, especially with this Four of Cups, I feel like if you did say something to him, maybe you should apologize to him. And then maybe that way the relationship can. Okay, so I'm just looking at the energies. Let me look at current, past, and future for you then. Let's look at that real quick. What's your zodiac sign, Natasha? Spirit, show me Natasha and this other person. What are the energies between the two of them right now? Yeah, that Four of Cups kind of says that it's not nothing there, sort of. Okay, you're a Leo and he's a Gemini. Yeah, the Four of Cups and the Seven of Wands came up. The Four of Cups can, I mean, it don't necessarily mean that that person don't feel nothing for you, but to me, it seemed like, from what I could see, that person kind of, yeah, they didn't appreciate what you said. And so they are blocking it. So that's why that King of Swords came up. But, I'm gonna look and see what the spirits can see for you in the future. Yeah, you right. You right, Miss Queen Sees. And how long ago did you say that to that person? Okay, what's the energies between the two of them? Anything relevant from the past, and what are you seeing in the future? What are you seeing in the future as a final outcome of the relationship? You can always come to me to get a full reading. Okay, about a week ago. If he's holding on to it that long, then he may or may not want a relationship with you. But I'm gonna look and see because you never know what I'll see in the future. Because I was just looking at the current energies and everything that was going on. Okay. Yeah, I can see where and see that Nine of Wands came up. See what you got. You got, you're the Knight of Swords. So you seem to be pursuing the situation. You're thinking about him a lot. But then again, just because you're thinking about somebody, the harsh truth about it is that just because you're thinking about somebody does not necessarily mean that they are thinking about you. He seems to be tight with his situation. He comes up as the Ten of Pentacles. Are you sure he don't have somebody else? And maybe he just don't want to tell you because he don't want no problem. Four of Pentacles comes up, meaning that I feel like the situation or maybe some sort of negative habit or something is causing the relationship um, to hold on to it. It's an unhealthy, toxic relationship. I mean, unless you can change it. But you want me to see if he's with somebody else, because that Ten of Pentacles is weird to me. The Ten of Swords comes up in the past. So this is whenever evidently you said what you said to him, because if somebody's still mad at you after a week, usually a man, if he usually is 3 days. Like, I don't care how many times you call him, text him, you want to give men at least 3 days to cool off. And he's had several days to cool off and think about it. Now, check this out. In the future, you got the Nine of Wands again, and then the Death card. So I feel like, let's see what was the next card. Okay, this is just the deck. Yeah, see. Yeah. See, I feel like he's gonna definitely probably make the decision to go somewhere. See, there's the Four of Swords. I feel like that person is separating from you. Yeah, because especially because usually, I'm gonna tell you something, if I don't hear from a man in a week, it's over. See, a lot of y'all women, for some reason, I don't know where we got it from. I don't know where, with men and women, I don't know where we got it from. If you have not heard from a person in a week, now, was he talking to you all the way during that week? Or did it happen a week ago and then y'all just spoke today? Okay, you said it's like when I let him go, he come to me. When you let me go, I come to, oh, okay. That seemed like to me that some games are being played or something to me. Because if you're pursuing him and he doesn't want you at the time, or either he's pursuing you and you don't want him at the time, that's not synchronicity at all. And I did get that Two of Wands that came up twice in your reading. That means you guys are off sync in a way. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. It could be narcissistic games, definitely. Well, I would say that it is definitely because the Four of Pentacles that came up. That's actually the narcissistic card that comes up. But see, y'all, if I'm having problems in my relationship, and I always do a love spell to bring that person back. If the love spell does not work, then it ain't meant to be. Know what I'm saying? Did you try any love spells on him? And I always ask the spirits first. I always throw my cards like, should I move on? you know? Because sometimes you don't even have to cast no love work or anything. You can just live life. And if they're going to come back to you, they will, especially if he wasn't talking right. Or I'm sorry, if he wasn't talking right, if he was saying, if he wasn't trying to see you or whatever, if he wasn't saying like, I miss you or whatever, because that's typically what people do. If I can tell you that if a couple has not talked in a week and that person is still saying to you, I'm mad at you for what you said to me, and they're not saying, I miss you, I want to see you, then something's up. Something's up with that then. if that person ain't saying that. Because if you truly want to be with somebody, after a week, you're going to be real thirsty for that person's attention. For real, you're going to be like, I miss you. And you know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be like, I'm mad at you because what you said. And, not after a week. I don't know what kind of timeline y'all be working on sometime because y'all be like, it's been a year. Hello. Like, no, hun, you don't know what's been going on. Guys, there was this one guy that I dated very, very briefly last year, and he was a Virgo. Um, I think it was towards the end of last year. And literally, I didn't hear from him for like several months. And then all of a sudden, he just popped up and texted me and was like, hey, beautiful. And I told him, I said, not interested. And he never texted me again. It's like, dude, I ain't heard from you in months. And what are you doing? I think that's a Virgo thing, y'all. I think that's a Virgo. Seriously, he texted me. I said not interested, and I didn't block his number. But what I did do, I think I deleted his number out of my phone, is what I did. What's up, Jacretia? How you doing? That's exactly what I did, man. Because it's like, first of all, I'm a loner. Hello. Like, I'm not necessarily that desperate for a man or a company. You know what I'm saying? If the feeling strikes me, maybe I'll spend time with you or whatever. But, I went through an entire spiritual war by myself. Like, and literally, I don't want to do that again, but then I'm not. So that's why I'm doing cord cuttings. You need a cord cutting if it's eating you up. Also, if he is, making, it depends on what you said to him. You may have some sort of an underlying spiritual issue or whatever that maybe he's meant to make you see. Okay, maybe that's what it is, because what I saw was that the situation was over. Yeah. So it might just be one of those mistakes that you make. You can meet somebody and be like, oh, this person look like they gonna be something. And then when you find out, you know what I'm saying? But like, for me, it don't take me a week or two to figure out that I love somebody. It be that same day. It don't take me a year to figure out that I love somebody. I'm already on that person that same day. Like, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to do it. I'd have been, you didn't apologize to him that day. I would have apologized to him that day if y'all got into an argument. You apologized that day, or did you wait like a couple of days? I feel like you needed a reading, or like you need a reading, because like I always go to my cards and ask them what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's important for you to know that, because you can literally sit around and daydream for months and years. I think that's demonic personally. I think that there's something. Let me look at you. Let me throw a couple of cards on you. Okay. All right, spirits, what you want Natasha to know about herself? Sometimes it's a good idea for you to look at yourself. I'm going to use my own self as a guinea pig tonight, too, after I get done. We're going to look at each other. What messages do you have for Natasha about her love life and herself? All right, you got the Two of Pentacles, you got the King of Swords, you got the Ace of Swords. So there seems to be some kind of like instability in your mind, like in your spirit. I feel like spirit is saying that you need to ground yourself. And so I'm probably going to get that card too. The King of Swords and the Ace of Swords is talking about your mind. You know, spirits feel as though you tend to allow people to rent a space in your head for way too long. Or maybe that's what you're doing in this situation. The Nine of Swords comes up, and then the Seven of Swords. So that lets me know that you've got some third eye blockages too. Okay. Yeah, you need to start cleansing. And oh, that's what the King of Swords is saying. He's saying you need a head cleansing. Like it may be something that might come back up between the two of you. But in the meantime, go ahead and do a head cleansing so that you can better decipher that situation. Because if it's been eating away at you, you know what I'm saying? Like I always make sure I do my head cleanses. Like if I feel like I'm stuck, if I'm stuck on a dude for more than a week and I ain't heard from him, or for more than 3 days, like and he's not giving me no kind of, you know, conversation and he's not making any effort, for me, I tend to move a lot faster and I'll start to clear my head and I'll start to do cord cuttings because don't nobody have time to be wasting, man. You'll be 55 years old. And I feel like it's a lot of stuff that Spirit's saying that you need to be able to see. You're not really seeing the situations clear with that Seven of Swords. Here's the rest of your cards. You got the Empress and then Three of Cups. So like somebody said, you're the prize. Queen of Swords, the Sea, Six of Swords. So Spirit is saying that you need to move on. But there's something in you that keeps this connection going. You know what I'm saying? This Four of Cups comes up. What's after that? Yeah, you got to do some work on your heart chakra too. You got to do some work. You also need to start to fill your life up with positive energies, like maybe get you some sunflowers, maybe order you a bouquet of yellow flowers, light a yellow or an orange candle. You also possibly need some kind of road opener because, you know, this is where you're kind of stuck. And the spirits are saying that there's happiness for you there, but you are manifesting a lot of the disappointment that you have in your life when you know, actually could make it better. You know? Yeah, I'd be lighting some orange and yellow and some white candles, doing some head clearings. And then also, guys, please understand that there are demonic entities that are trying to use our love relationships against us. Keep that in mind. If they know that you love somebody, they're going to try to use that to torment you. And sometimes you'll be tied up in some kind of torment that ain't even necessary. And you'll be thinking, because I'm telling you, there was a demonic entity that just kept trying to use folks to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, damn, I ain't even met this person. Like, God, you must be desperate. Probably the narcissist demon. Probably that narcissist demon for real, to be honest with you. I'm going to throw the cards on myself too. I think I'm going to start doing that too. I'm going to come on here real quick and do readings on myself for y'all just so y'all can just so y'all can because I like to be an open book. I ain't hiding nothing. Spirits, what do you want me to know about me? I want to throw them on me first and then I'll do you next. What What you want me to know about me, spirits? What messages you got for Jamila here? For I, myself, for me, myself, and I. Yeah, man. Ugh. And y'all, you know what? At the same time, I can feel one of my exes that did some love work on me. Ugh. That's why I do my protections. I think it's Spirit of the Wolf, strong and bright, bring protection here this night. The moon is waning. The sky is clear. Misfortune and evil disappear. Something about protected from harm and vain. Okay, two cards flew literally over to one of the damn flames of my candles. The Justice card and the Page of Swords. Wow, wow, wowzers. Okay, let's see what's going on, y'all. Hey. Hey, okay, y'all, I'm going to throw 10 cards. I knew that damn devil was going to come up. I knew it, you damn devil. Justice card. The Page of Swords. I am dealing with some Libra energy right now, but this is also Ma'at right here. And she's telling me that I am getting my gettings. I got the 9 of Pentacles. I got the 6 of Pentacles. I got the 3 of Wands. So the spirits are proud of me as far as like with my spiritual growth. And then Temperance. And then the Devil. So this is that obsessive energy of people obsessing over me. Probably this person right here. Probably this person right now. And that's why I've been dealing with the situation. But, you know, I don't think anybody, like, I don't want to sit and watch somebody be obsessed with me. That's really sad. You know what I'm saying? The Moon card, because I am dealing with my mother's energy right now. And where's that work at? This is the work that I'm doing on my mother. Okay, that's the work I'm doing on my mother. And Queen of Pentacles comes up. And then the Sun. So spirits is, oh, Lord, thank you, Ra. I love this card right here. I am so happy to see this card. For real. Shows that I'm going to have success in what I'm doing with my life. And that's what's up. All right, I think it was Miss Queens. Okay, Miss Queen C's, spirits. What messages do you have for Miss Queen C's? Is that what it is? Yeah. Yeah. I heard that, Natasha. Well, you know what? As long as that situation is not interfering with your day-to-day activities, and you're able to get stuff done, you know, as best that you can, and you're, you know, still living your life, then, you know, you probably just need to do a cord cutting, because people form cords very quickly with people. And I'm talking about negative cords. All right, spirits. What messages do you have for Miss Queen C's? Okay. Let me burn some myrrh. Ooh, the 8 of Swords. The 4 of Pentacles. Ooh, Lord, the Hanged Man, girl. The 6 of Cups. Somebody doing roots on you, girl. Thank you, Miss Queen C's, girl. Somebody done put some roots on you. You're being puppeteered by a narcissist. It won't work. The Eight of Swords. You've got something that you might, I don't want to say that you might be obsessing over it, but I feel as though right now, as far as with life, I feel like what Spirit is saying to you is to stop over analyzing everything and just kind of live life and breathe. But I do feel somebody that is a narcissist, some kind of energy that is puppeteering you. And it might be just the general. It may not even be a person because they would have came out in the reading. Let me clarify this. Because y'all know that just in general, the energies and the powers that be, this is what they're doing. They're trying to puppeteer everybody. That's why I put that anti-puppeteering ritual on the website. This is the card of the puppet. Six of Cups comes up. The Ten of Cups. Okay, so you can tell that it's somebody from your past. But I feel as though it's meant for you to have happiness, peace, protection, family. Um, do you have any kids, Miss Queen C's? I can see kids here. Either you already have them. I really can't see it clearly. But then again, I see more children. Right here, the Ace of Wands. Or something new coming up. But then, okay, I knew I could see your kids. Something new is coming up. And I feel like you're going to realize this, but the Six of Wands comes up. And again, this is the card that is like you're somebody's sacrifice. No, no, no. You're my puppet. No, no, no. Don't do that. You're my puppet. Oh, you're going to do everything outside of what I said that you're going to do. Well, I'm going to try to puppeteer you. That is what I can see. And see, you know what this, oh, y'all don't get me started because I feel like this is some kind of religious organization or some shit. Ugh, Five of Wands, the Chariot. So something's definitely trying to hold you back. So I can see very negative energies and jealous energies and malevolent energies trying to hold you back. But then you did get the Three of Wands. So it represents that it's a time for spiritual growth. But you definitely, I feel like there's a root in you. Somebody done put some roots on you, girl. Oh my God. Oh Lord, child. That's horrible, man. That is horrible. Y'all know when I make that weird noise, like that allergy noise, it's not necessarily like something that I need to spit out. It's just kind of like where I'm scratching the inside of my sinuses. When people that have allergies do that, they're scratching the inside of their sinuses. So a lot of people say, you be doing that snotty thing. Well, I mean, if my nostrils or my sinuses are kind of itchy, I'm not going to sit up here and ignore it for you. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm over here in Georgia, which is the mecca of allergies. And, so also I remember my great grandmother used to go, wow. She would do like that because the back of her throat would start itching. As yeah, I hear you. You've been under attack. Well, you know what? I feel like if you feel like you're out of control of your emotions, which I kind of feel like you're not, but I do feel like warning, there is somebody that is trying to control you or puppeteer you in some kind of way. And it's probably the management of your job. That's why I got my own business. And you notice how when you have your own business, here all of a sudden you got people that's trying to run your business for you. This is a sole proprietorship. This is a sole proprietorship over here. I didn't ask you to run my business for me. Maybe you would run your business a little bit differently from mine, but this is the way that I do mine. But you got people out there like, okay, she reading cards. Well, I want to say this and you should do this and you should do that and you shouldn't be doing that like that. It's like, okay, well, if that's the case, then mind your business and let me learn that on my own. Because obviously, if I'm 42 years old and I've been here for 42, evidently I'm not no stupid and I'm not no spring chicken either. Okay. I hate that, man. And then you know what? I don't work with nobody. I'm not involved with no YouTube beefs with somebody to get attention or notoriety. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. That ain't what I'm doing. That ain't even how I manifest my clients. I don't manifest my clients like that. I have peace and prosperity. People that have to go through a bunch of changes to get a bunch of attention, arguing, fighting, and going back and forth. Man, that ain't that. And see, like, why are you fighting with management though? What is their problem? What is their deal? See, that's why I don't trust jobs no more. Because I feel like I feel like you're a prisoner. Like, I'm wondering if you are planning on starting your own business or something. So that you can have some freedom from that, because this Eight of Swords, it's making my throat itch. Let me clarify this Eight of Swords. Oh, so you be okay. Girl, you just gotta woo-side. That's what I always do. Spirits, give me some clarity on this Eight of Swords. Well, maybe it's something about all of that you're going through. That, y'all, if I worked for any company, I would get a white candle and cleanse myself every new moon. And I would wear protective jewelry if I'm working at any company. At any company. Because you're around so many people, and then you're in these buildings where there may be people that have died there. Okay. So yeah, you got some people that's trying to do head work on you. Okay. Oh Lord, look at this person in the chat room coming in here saying some irrelevant stuff. Girl, that is so irrelevant. You're irrelevant in everything that you're saying. You don't even know that man, so stop it. Anyway, girl, you are just so out of place right now. This person pops up in here like a duck out of water, like popcorn. Girl, bye. All sore and salty and sore. And then, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't even talking about nothing like that. What you talking about, girl? Get. I find it hilarious about how females online will try to tell you more about your relationship or more about your involvement with people. It's like, you can't tell me more about my situation than me. Trust me, I know exactly what's going on with my situation. Whatever I'm involved with, I know exactly what the situation is. I don't need for you to tell me nothing, sweetheart. Well, that's good, Miss Queen C's. I saw that you was maintaining. I saw that. You got that 6 of cups and 10 of cups. That is what's up. That's pretty much what I do. Is I go and I take me a nice hot bubble bath. Let me tell you what you do after you deal with any kind of stress. Now there's several herbs that you're going to need. You're going to need some peppermint, maybe some lavender, some chamomile, some fennel, some ginger, and maybe you might need this herb called valerian root. Okay? And then also another one would be skullcap. Make you a tea. You can even use those herbs in the bathtub. Put you some essential oils in there. I love using essential oils along with the herbs, and get your butt in that tub and it will melt away all of your problems. It'll just be melted away. you know but you want to make sure that you get about that bathtub. Like once you get yourself cleared out, you want to get about that bathtub, and sometimes even rinse yourself off. That always does the trick for me. And I all but stopped drinking. I think I maybe only had 1 glass of wine today at all. So the spirit has been working on me, y'all, like crazy. Spirits have been working on you, girl, in a positive way. I love my clients, though. That's the one thing about me, is that I love my clients so much and I give my clients so much. And when this morning when she called me with that, it was like, that's it. That is it. You bought 3 bottles yesterday. What kind of wine you drink? Yeah, valerian smells awful. You can't just leave it in your tea bag, because if you leave it like in your tea bag, it's gonna smell real bad. But it does the trick for stress, and it's a very powerful healing herb as well. Okay. Very powerful. I know I take that internally. I get me one of my cups of teas and mix up one of my recipes. I'll be feeling real good just laying in my bed watching TV, which is what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to get up in this bed and watch TV because I feel good about that reading that I got. Sometimes your readings can just make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? When you see all them positive cards coming out. But I have been going in a more positive direction. Yes, I have. And I'm happy about that. Like, if you can, if you got to be in a negative place in your life, then do what you got to do. But as far as me and mine's is concerned, we moving forward and we on some positive stuff. And nobody ever had the right to try to impede on my life in that way. Like, if that's what you're trying to do, because maybe you have less than positive things going on in your life, then I'll back away from you. Because let's put it like this. If you don't have nothing positive going on in your life, it's your fault. If you don't have anything positive going on, like anything besides, that's like all you do is talk about negative stuff, and not like you address it in a diplomatic way, like you addressing it to where you can tell that it's tearing you down. Like, I've learned how to check myself on that. And then about a week ago, I disabled any voodoo dolls that people made on me. People will make voodoo dolls out of you, especially over here in the South. They'll be having voodoo dolls and stuff. Good. I'm glad you feel better, Natasha. Sangria, Cabernet. Ooh, those are some of my favorites. My favorite is Cabernet. I've never heard of Gertz Zimmerner, whatever that is. Sound like Zimmerman. Good. Yeah. Cut off anybody that's negative, man. But here's my whole thing about it is that sometimes I have a hard time doing that, especially if I care about that person. So maybe, as long as I can uplift that person, but if you keep doing stuff to like bring me down, I'm either going to have to walk away or just build up some kind of resistance to it because I can't let nobody or nothing stop my flow. And that's really the way you got to be with it. My ultimate goal is to be able to buy a family home for my family. And to be honest with you, at the end of the day, if anybody is able to stop those plans, it's because I need to look at self first. Now, I will tell you that witchcraft can be very manipulative. So if you find yourself kind of not feeling like yourself, then sometimes people might be stuffing some dog doo-doo in voodoo dolls, and you can disempower and dislocate voodoo dolls from miles away that people don't, you don't even have to touch it. Like a lot of people be like, I'm doing very advanced magic, yes, and I've got this voodoo doll and I'm doing heavy head work. Let your victim find out and realize that you know who led me to that ritual though, y'all, is Hecate. And I've been giving her offerings like all week. She the one that pointed me towards that. She was like, hey, they got some voodoo dolls out there on you, girl. So when I wake up in the morning, my head be clear all day and I be focused, man, because people will try to throw your focus off. It is sad when you think about it, but it's something that you don't want to obsess over. Like I always tell my clients, once you've done the work, it's something that you do not have to obsess over. And it ain't even important as to who's doing it. And I remember the moment that, because, okay, I had invoked Hecate and I had done my reversal work. And literally, she was just like, I was doing a reading. So she followed me around like that whole day. And so I sat down and I did a reading, and the Hanged Man card came up. And I had like an epiphany about the Hanged Man. Sometimes, depending on the energies around you and what headspace you in, somebody might have been done made some poppet out of you. And see, they got candle poppets too. One of your enemies been done lit. They get one of them women female candles. And see, you can also put that in your protection jars. Just write down an incantation that I will be protected from all puppet work, all puppeteering and racketeering. I don't know why I always say racketeering, but I'm protecting myself. I'm disabling this. This is binded. No, I'm not gonna do that because some people just want you to be their puppet. Or some people are just evil. Every witch is not all nice like me because I just don't bother people unless you bothering me. And to be honest with you, if I'm letting you bother me, then I'm going to check myself first for real. For real, man. And if it's any loose ends, like that was like a real loose end, like with these poppets and stuff that they be doing and trying to put your likeliness on it, or trying to make you look like the doll, or doing all kind of stuff. And it's like, look, why you didn't do that doll on somebody for some money? Like, or did somebody pay you to do that work? Well, if they paid you to do it, oh well, they wasted their money. If they paid you to do that work, then they wasted their money. Essentially, is what they did. Because eventually, people are gonna figure stuff out and be like, "That's what it is." Ever since then, I have felt calmer and more peaceful in my heart chakra, like in my chest area. Because I'm going to tall y'all what I can see. I can see somebody that made a poppet and they stuffing dog doo doo in the heart chakra area of the doll. I can see you. See what I'm saying? And see, I had to get like, because I kept asking the spirits of the East to increase my intuition, to help me see what I want to see, reveal to me what I need to know, what's the missing element. And to be honest with you, with a lot of y'all, it don't necessarily have to be a person that's doing it. It can just be the general powers, because to be honest with you, the people that run the earth, which is the media, a lot of times they think they running stuff, and then other people that think they got control over everybody. It could be them doing it. Churches, it could be hospitals, it could be all kind of stuff. Who knows? Who knows, man? But that's called being an empath, when you feel people's feelings when you're around them. My ancestors definitely let me know when somebody works on me. Yeah, yeah, definitely. But for me, I'm super duper sensitive, and like people know that. And I might be sensitive, more sensitive than other people. Because y'all, okay, if you're an empath out there, like if you know you an empath and like you done felt all of the negativity from the world, right? And you felt that on some days, and you know that that's why spirit is giving you that information, if it's relevant to you and what you need to, to do. Oh my God, it just slipped my mind. It'll come back, y'all. It'll come back. I was talking about empaths. I do that sometimes. I don't know why that happens. Sometimes spirit does that. Mm. Or maybe it could be that I didn't get much sleep yesterday. You feel their energies. And yeah, I was getting ready to say something to empaths. Oh, that's what I was getting ready to say. Y'all know that movie called Lucy? It's like a supernatural type of movie about that girl that they had actually poisoned her with some kind of experimental drug, and she ended up becoming like a super empath, is basically the way that I took it. And eventually she just turned into like the world. It was so weird. Like it was, and that movie scared the mess out of me, because as I was watching it, I was just like, what the it tripped my stuff out when I watched that movie. I was like, what in the world? That probably, but you know what? I think it was like what they were basically saying, just trying to decode it, was that like when we die, we do turn into the earth again. Like it was so weird. Like I think I want to watch that movie tonight. I don't know. I probably end up watching something different, because sometimes when I'm in like a certain mood, like one of my favorite movies is this movie with Jodie Foster in it named Contact. I love that movie. And I'll start to, watch movies that I like and just kind of get lost in it when folks is doing stuff because honestly, you only get a certain amount of hours in each day. And I like to make every day count. I think I did. Did I do any readings today? I didn't do any readings today. But like I said, I will get Pisces reading done. I thought I was going to do it real late, but I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow to get that done. And then we'll move on. Yeah, but I'm one of them type of people, man, just to wrap this up or whatever, man. I don't believe in holding on to negative stuff for too long. And if it's more negative than positive, I'm going to outweigh it. I'm going to say, well, this is not really worth it for me. And I'll move on and beyond. If you want to stay stuck on that, and if you want to continue to talk about that, I'm not going to be looking, because I kind of suspected it. And it's kind of like, nah, I ain't going down that road. I'm going to keep staying on your path is what you have to do. And you got to be able to see that path in front of you. Like, you can see a path, right? It's the only option. I don't want no other paths being drawn except to where I want to go and where I want to be. And you just have to keep walking towards that path. And sometimes it's a crawl, sometimes it's a walk, but there's a transition. So when you're going through transition, this is when you're the Six of Swords. When you're able to go through that transition, you know that that is when good things are getting ready to come to you. No matter what. I don't care what nobody say, man. When you are to the point where you know what you want, you know what you want to do, you know how you're going to do it, nothing else matters, man. Anxiety is the result of sometimes fear. Sometimes anxiety can represent spiritual attacks. Definitely can have an imbalance or a blockage of the third eye. Anxiety can be caused by third eye blockages as well as sacral chakra blockages, as well as solar plexus blockages. Because anxiety is low key lack of confidence. Like, you're not kind of just like chill and sure about what you're gonna, what's gonna happen to you. That means that deep down, you might, depending on what I see in your cards. So it's different for different people. Sometimes anxiety can be anger, unresolved, pent up, and unreleased anger. So that's one of the things that we're going to be working on when I do that group ritual. Yeah, it definitely would cause headaches. Yes, ma'am. And nausea. It can cause nausea, and it can make your stomach hurt. It does all kind of stuff to your body. And so it really depends on, the underlying cause of anxiety can be different for different people. If you have a narcissistic parent, children of narcissistic people, especially when your parent is kind of still pursuing you, that can sometimes cause anxiety, because the energy of that narcissistic person, it don't even have to just be a parent, it can be just a narcissist. What they're trying to do is they're trying to sabotage so that you won't move forward. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what they trying to do. And, to try to make you feel like, just to do anything to rack your nerves or something. You know what I'm saying? Just to cause any kind of anxiety. But I had gotten some therapy on that, like spiritual therapy on that, because especially when I started driving again, because it was really a trip. The way it just felt like there was so much stuff that was blocked and it was being blocked, or either I had to come here and unblock. Spirits are kind of telling me that I had to come here just to unblock. And guys, I just unblocked my money energy, unlocked it 2 years ago. I just did that. There was an actual fear of money that I had to unblock 2 years ago. So I was like, I don't know who programmed that into me, but whoever it was, kiss my booty. Yeah, I am. I am. And that had to be removed. Because a lot of people that want money, they scared of it at the same time. A lot of people that want success, they scared of it at the same damn time. So they'll talk a good game, but if they see like more than 10 grand show up in their account, because I've had multiple thousands of I've had tens of thousands of dollars in the bank before. And it's something that you cannot be afraid of. That was the reason why I was able to manifest it, because I wasn't afraid of it. And I had to get over that. So I'm telling y'all what I know. That's why a lot of people don't end up manifesting money, because they're actually afraid of it. And it's probably got something to do with what you think of money or your relationship with money. So they'll want to set limits. Oh, well, I can't get that job, or I can't do this job because I don't qualify for it, or I don't have this, or there's a lot of people that have limitations set in their mind when it comes to money. They have a lot of limitations. And to be honest with you, that don't have nothing to do with race. Everybody always try to make stuff a racial thing. No, it don't. And we can all see that, because we see rich black folk and we see rich white folk. We see poor black folk and we see rich black folk. And a lot of times, I'm sorry, we see poor blacks and whites we see poor people of all races. And a lot of the times, you just gotta, if you set a goal, then you can't allow people to say, oh, well, you never did that before, so how are you going to do it now? Well, that's kind of a stupid question, because why would I even need to be trying to do it now if I did it before? So, and a lot of people will keep themselves within that limitation and then therefore try to limit you. That's why when people call you broke, that's because they're broke and doing bad. If somebody comes online and calls you broke out of the blue, this person don't know what you're doing, this person don't know what you got, they are reflecting and projecting, because who are you to know what I'm doing? What are you, in my back pocket? And then a lot of people will kind of be wishing it on you or whatever. And so just put up your spiritual protection and keep manifesting is really all you got to do. Some of y'all, spirits has suggested that you continue to do those reversals though. And you got to wait and see when they, because I got to continue to do reversals. I have to keep reversals going all the time. And I'm not going to say when, like Spirit already told me when I have to stop doing them, because, some of that information you don't necessarily need to share with the public. But, just to anybody that's throwing any energy at me, when that stuff come back and smack you right dead in your forehead, it's because I keep a reversal going. And hey, Kai, and yes, I do know how to turn any candle. See, this is how you can tell, because it was somebody that knows nothing about witchcraft. And they was like, you had a candle and you was trying to turn it into a reversal candle. A white candle is a universal color. We can use white or black to manifest any intent that we have. Hell, I could have used a blue candle. You can use any candle to reverse energy, but white would be good, and you just have to put your intent in it. See, a lot of people don't really know about witchcraft. And really, to be honest with you, it ain't really no need to even argue with folks like that because they don't know what they talking about. Or maybe they do know what they talking about and they want to try to impede your work, which means that they weak and cowardly anyway. Because if you was really all that powerful yourself, you wouldn't need to tell me that I don't have no power. If you not scared and I don't have no power, then why you talking about it? Why you even got to say it? It's not even a point. That's just like if I came on here and was like, you have no power over me. That's me kind of telling you that at that moment you got some power over me. That's non-consequential. That don't even have nothing to do with what we talking about. We trying to do some clarifying up in here. And if you don't like where I'm going and if you jealous and you got a problem with me, then you can do that by yourself because I'm going to keep it moving. Okay, in the spirit of Beyonce. For real, y'all, I'm telling you. So I've had nothing but blessings coming in. If there's been people that haven't had blessings coming in, then you need to check your behavior, check your mindset, check your chakras, do what you got to do. And then you can't blame that other person, especially when that other person is like, look, only thing I'm doing to you right now is sending your bad energy back to you until you get it. If you don't get what I'm doing, then whatever. Okay. Anyway, y'all, it is time for me to watch a movie. I will see y'all later. I hope that y'all have a wonderful morning because I done kept y'all up until 5 a.m. Thank you for rocking with me. Hit that thumbs up and be on the lookout like sometime tomorrow afternoon. I will be releasing the group ritual. Okay, so I'm going to get that put up on the website probably right now, and you'll be able to go on there right now to get it. Or either I'll just check my posts because I post updates and stuff in the YouTube community. So, all right, y'all. Peace and love and blessings. All right. God is blessed be. Thank you. Blessings to y'all. I'll see y'all a little bit later. Happy Thursday, okay? Love and light.